So, last session saw you guys beginning on the outskirts of this dungeon complex before exploring inside and investigating a bit more of these rooms. Coming across a set of or a hallway with a set of rooms, kind of set up like dorms. You guys infiltrated the rooms, finding some cultists. Some seemed to be asleep, but others joined into the fray as a combat broke out. One ran off into the hallway, screeching off into the darkness that there were intruders. Before you guys made your way down the hallway yourselves, exploring a bit more. That is when you met, what was his name? Drin Miller? Something? Anyway, you met a farmer's boy who you guys chained up. He told you a bit more about these strange rituals going on, kind of some of the horrors that they had dealt with, as well as the Molt of Ascension, which sounded like the final ritual, at least the way it made it sound. Something funny?
My headset is making a really weird sound. I deafened to make sure it wasn't anyone's microphone, and I still could hear it, so I'm gonna fix this real.
Okay.
I was just laughing at the horrors they had to deal with.
God damn it, man. Okay. After dealing with the horrors, whatever, all right.
Horrors!
You came across a storage room with some various things inside and a secret door leading back to the hallway where you found the person that had screamed off intruder. Upon opening the doors in that central hallway, you found a pentagram carved into the ground with 4 strange glowing sigils and a center, there was 5 around it. It looked kind of like a star, but 4 of the sigils on this star seemed to be lit up. And the center was glowing a bit red, but it didn't seem to be as brightly lit as the others. Investigating some more into some other rooms, you came across what seemed to be bigger rooms, more like the lieutenant's quarters. You found a dagger that seemed, it was like 2 snakes basically coiled down, much like the dagger from Conan. And then, everyone's laughing, throwing me off. Anyway, and then you found some throwing knives. And that's about where session grew to a close. There was a lot of combat, some role play. You guys also tied up 2 of the cultists that you had encountered in the pentagram room and tied them around the pillars. And inside the pillar room, or the pillar in the ritual room, was written, "In darkness we are unmade, in blood we are reborn." Something along those lines. And that is where we'll pick up today. Is everyone loaded into the scene?
I'm loaded.
Nope, I am stuck at 99%.
Are you on Firefox again today?
No!
Don't yell
Oh wait,
at me.
actually yes, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
The
I keep
indignance
forgetting.
in that no.
Because last week, I just remember we had an issue with Firefox in this map.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
we did.
I have shrunk these maps down, but the fucking dude made these maps massive. They are, hold up, let me tell you how big they are.
Why is this being so stupid?
7,840 by 11,200.
Whoa, that's big.
Yeah, and I've already shrunk them down a bit, but
Back in my day, we'd be lucky for 360.
Back in my day, you had a sheet of board. The best you got was like 60 by 30.
Back in my granddad, they had 1 pixel. On or off. Morse code, we called it.
Back in my day, if you can't remember what you saw, it was gone forever.
I forgot 2 of my wives because of that.
Back in my day, they weren't called wives, they were just called the people you were trapped with.
it just stopped working entirely, Kaiden.
Oh, the irony of that, since Lilith is back, we actually have to care about the people stuck here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I bet the session I wasn't here, you were going room to room just shooting all the hostages.
No.
There's not a single moment of
why are
like,
we here?
what if it's Mikey?
Ah, there we go.
The whole thing was, why are we here? Why are we dying for some person we don't really care about?
Okay, I have made it to
Okay.
the map.
Well, and for those of you not, you're basically just in a crudely done up room. The bed doesn't look very well made. The sheets and everything look like it would be kind of uncomfortable to sleep on. But yeah, you find yourselves in this room.
I would love to go through the room because, in our eyes, even though it may not be in the best of condition, it would still be considered one of the leaders' rooms since we found the tablets here, correct?
Yeah, you get the sense that these rooms, just given how much more spacious they are, that these are definitely given to probably higher ranking officials.
I think.
Well, it's a cool looking dagger.
Yeah. I would say if there was a room that I would put a hidden door in, it would definitely be one of the leaders' rooms. So I'm gonna start searching for if there's any hidden room, like pull the torch, put my hand up against the west wall and drag along it.
Okay. You feel your way along these walls, and the wall just feels cold and kind of wet, as well as everything else in this whole area. It's kind of damp. And you don't find any kind of secret doors like you did in the storage room.
Well, I guess it doesn't work every time.
No, like hidden wall alcoves or anything where they're hiding something special.
I gotta actually unmute Foundry, sorry. So bad. Door over here is locked, guys.
Oh, you found a locked door?
Yeah.
Where did they go?
I'm gonna put my ear up to this door and listen.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I won't make you roll. You listen up, kind of trying to hone in. Over the dripping water, you don't hear anything on the other side of this door.
Okay. I'll kind of take a few steps back. Thorag, do you think you can unlock that?
Well, I can always give it a try. Thank you.
All right. You're able to get the lock undone.
Now this
And
is
as
like
you come into the room, you see a nicely done up desk and a bed that looks like it's not been used in a while. It's completely made, pressed over, flattened. It looks like nobody has probably slept in here in a little while. And Maisie, as you open up this door, standing in the corner, kind of just watching you, your friend is there.
I'm gonna like kind of stop short and like scoot over and kind of lean up against this wall, just staring at him, waiting to just kind of waiting to see if he moves.
Right now, he seems to just be monitoring.
Is it obvious that there's something happening to Maisie?
I mean, she got quiet and she's just kind of staring into the corner of the room.
Are you alright over there?
Yeah, I think there might be something important about this room.
Ah. Well, we might as well look around. There's a desk here and a bed, and you have seen you before. You love looking through beds.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to the bed. And again, under the pillow, under the mattress, under the bed.
Okay, looking at the bed, it doesn't seem like much is around there. You look under the pillow and you expect to find something, and it doesn't feel like much. This bed hasn't been used in a little bit.
Okay. Do I kick up a lot of dust?
No, I mean, this room looks like it's been used. It's just like the bed itself looks like it hasn't been used in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think whoever's using this room is sleeping in here.
Just for those looking around the room.
-1. How do you manage that?
I didn't sleep, so I'm exhausted. I get -2 to everything.
Roll for con since they're not here. Well, they're here, but you get what I mean. Okay. So as you guys are all kind of looking around the room, Maisie seems a bit hung up on the bed, but Thoreg, as you're looking around this desk, you're kind of feeling along the bottom, and eventually your middle finger kind of presses something, and as it does, you hear this sliding of metal as a little parchment opens up in the center of the desk.
Aha! There was a secret compartment in this desk. I hold it up.
Does Billy react in any way?
No, he just seems to be watching you.
So what is in the compartment?
Looks like a letter is there, positioned in the center of it. The cubby is a bit bigger, so you get the sense that there might have been other things there, but maybe in a hurry or something they weren't able to grab everything, but you do see a piece of paper there.
I will take it out. Come on, let's read it together. We even can read it. It's been very difficult so far. Is it legible?
I mean, it's not as legible. It looks like it's common, but the way that the writing is beginning to taper off, it looks like it's kind of divulging more towards that strange language that you've been running across. But as you read it, it says, the subject has finally been caged. Aldrich's tracker brought him into the church a few nights past, bruised but intact. The bloodline is strong, exactly as promised. We have tried gentler methods. Spoke to him in the sleep vine tongue, sang him the coiling litany, fed him serum from the molted root, 3 drops, no more. Still he resists. Still he clings to the false light. The final molt nears. The shard drinks deeper every day. When the 5th rite is complete, the voice of the Fang Father shall not whisper. It will sing.
This looks like really bad news.
That does look like bad news.
We're just crazy.
I mean, I wonder who the last one is that came here 2 nights ago. That must be Mikey, correct? Or was that only 1 night ago?
I thought Monkey was only 1 night ago.
The way that the letter reads, it's like they brought him to the church a few days ago.
That has to be Mikey then.
Yeah, perhaps.
We better find him if there are 5 different rituals on him. I wouldn't want them to complete this last summoning of Sigar Sihir.
Whatever bloodline they're on about will run through my veins as much as it does his.
Well, we're not going to trade you for him. We're going to rescue him.
Guys, next time we get somebody, why don't we keep them alive so we can ask them questions? As we keep killing all the bad guys, we can't ask them more about this stuff.
Well, they're currently sleeping in the other room. We tied them up to the pillars, except for one guy was covered in slime.
Let's see. Hey, you know what? That was not. I was not told which one not to shoot at. I was just told not to shoot. Like those vague instructions.
Well, it looked like one of the leaders anyway.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, so it's not the microphone that is bad, because I connected the whole headset to the phone and it works, but it doesn't when I use it on the computer, so I'll try a solution up for that later.
Let me get out of here.
So times the charm. Look for any passage. We've seen it in other rooms. Maybe there's a passage out of this one as well.
I'll look over here.
Okay.
I'll start looking through this corner. Do I like, does Billy do anything as I approach him?
No, but as you approach, well, I guess he does do something there. He kind of seeps away into the water. It's like he disappears into the water that has been dripping in through the wall. He is kind of flushing down as he kind of drifts into the wall and just is gone. Who just went running past me? That was Kaiden. Okay.
No.
Okay, so as he kind of like goes through the wall, I'm gonna turn to Thorag. Do you see the water dripping here?
Yeah, what about it?
Usually if there's water dripping through a wall, that means it's been compromised or it's weak in some way. And I'll try to like push against it, like feel all around in the corners of the room to see if there's like a hidden door or anything.
You're underground. Why are you pushing on the wall like the ceiling won't come with it?
You feel like if you were to press pretty hard and spend some time on it, you might be able to. It's kind of like pushing clay that's almost roughly formed. You would have to push a decent amount of it, but the water is started to seep around this whole area. Everything is kind of damp. You can tell that that's why these wooden pillars have been put up to kind of keep it from supporting it or collapsing upon itself.
Are we?
But oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are we under the lake? Do you think we're under the lake?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think everything except a 10-foot circular radius sphere with sludge piled up is under the lake.
I'm going to clean my fur for a whole day after this.
Okay. I think
I'll try the same in this wall.
Okay. You guys spend a bit of time kind of pressing every bit of wall, trying to pick up stones, making sure that you are not missing any secret doors, but you don't feel any drafts or stone give way. It seems like this room is pretty sturdy.
Okay. I think we need to move deeper.
Yeah.
There's somewhere we didn't go last time. This way.
There was two places we didn't go. I completely installed now.
Oh, I'm gonna look slowly go up to the con.
As you guys get right there, this corridor ends abruptly in a wall of packed dirt, shattered support beams, and the occasional jutting fragment of carved stone. Clearly, once a part of the chamber, it's long since been buried as half wooden beams lean against it. Looks like you'd be able to squeeze through, but it'd definitely be a bit rougher terrain with the way that the mud is. Got it. What are you doing, Ray?
Guys, quiet. The freaking frogs are up there.
Oh, yeah. You do see them up there. And they're kind of just chilling on these lily pads.
That's someone here can speak frog.
Aw,
No!
that's a frog with fangs.
And you hear this
Look
kind
at
of
him, he thinks he's a predator.
Where are you guys seeing a
echoes
freaking
throughout the
hog?
corridor. Some rivets.
Do I see Billy out here?
You do. I'm sorry, I didn't have it moving, but it definitely looks like he is just kind of He's to come out into this corner, and he's just been kind of waiting and watching you as you come down the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna let everybody kind of get ahead of me, and then I'm gonna try to speak kind of under my breath, but to him. Billy, why are you here?
Can he talk?
Let me double check.
No way.
I don't think so. I don't want to say that, but I don't think that he can. Let me just double check the wording again.
Be
Who's
ominously
Billy?
pointing off into a distance, whatever. I mean,
You guys just watch as Maisie stops. It starts talking to a wall, basically.
Guys, I think Maisie is getting like claustrophobic, maybe.
Okay. It just says
Who's Billy?
that it honestly doesn't say one way or another.
Okay.
It's the specific wording is there's only one person I can trust and only I can see this special friend.
Okay.
That's not worrisome at all.
You didn't hear anything.
You staring off the wall pretty often is cause for concern enough.
He kind of looks at you, and in this very broken, it sounds like he is trying hard to speak. Lake.
Yeah, I think we're underneath the lake.
Yeah.
Do I need to go into the lake?
Came to me. And then he disappears.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and catch up to everyone. Forgetting that I was the one with the torch, and so Thorag was probably standing just on the edge of my torchlight,
Yeah, no, just
Staring at you.
waiting for me.
cover the torch so we're not getting attacked by frogs.
There we go. I've set it so that you two move together. Is that what you wanted?
Oh.
And as you move through there, it should be rough terrain as you're moving. You should see that. As you look into this room, this tunnel widens into a circular chamber. Chamber. A bank off on the side, and as you get, this is water. So are you just trudging through this deep water?
Oh, wow. I'm not sure.
Deep
I'm
is
sure how
this
deep it
water?
goes.
As you
How
step
deep
into
is
it,
it?
It starts shallow before going a bit deeper, and it comes up about 5 feet to you. And as you
Okay.
look off and hear, you hear this. And I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yeah.
So good.
We will lurching. Oh, where the hell are you guys
We're
going?
going into wall, man.
I found a gap in the wall.
There's the gap.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand on the edge of where it starts to get deep because I'm only 5'6", and so I'm like holding the torch like kind of up above my head.
And as you guys look there, sitting on this bank, kind of just relaxing, are these large-looking reptilian creatures. They look like crocodiles as they turn to lunge at you, and we will roll some initiative.
Oh no, I don't want to fight the crocodiles.
I'd rather fight the frog.
The frogs is a dead end.
This is also a dead end. A bit more permanent.
Oh, I rolled mega.
No, there's another path down here.
No, I think the joke went way over your antlers.
Oh yeah, I get it now.
All right. Well, if you watch as the group goes charging in here and finds themselves face to face with these large reptilian creatures, as you get the jump on initiative here. It is rough terrain, kind of trudging through this water.
Rough terrain is moving half speed, right?
Yeah, it should say that when you move.
Oh yeah, because when look at that. Whoa.
Hey, well done.
I actually don't know where any of these things are. Go
They're really
10,
northeast of me. Yeah, the northeast
20.
of Ray.
Oh, I see one. Alright, with the help of Ray pointing at them like, fuck, crocodiles. I'll step until I can see it with my dark vision. And I'm gonna call out to the crocodile. I'm gonna be like, please don't do this. I'm gonna try and demoralize it. Oh, it's insecure!
It's insecure, but it is wise.
He's insecure, but he refuses to be mocked by you.
He feels like he needs to prove himself, so he's gonna fight extra hard. And then I'll go, what is like air quotes 10 foot back, and then that's my full movement. That'll do for me.
All right, Thorag. You watch as Lilith charges at some creatures that you can't really hear or see, but you can hear them off in the distance.
Why is he insecure?
I'm looking at Lilith and Maisie and like, yeah, I can't even see what's going on. I'm gonna hold my action to attack if that's what Lilith was mentioning, something about a crocodile coming up.
They weren't good enough to be crocodiles.
crocodile.
All right, Khan.
I will move forward. So that was 10 feet because this is difficult, right?
It should be calculating when you move, right? Like, do you see that?
Yeah,
Like, you move once and it says 10. I didn't realize.
I don't
that
see
You don't?
No.
Okay, well, when I move, I can see it correctly saying the movement.
What's your move speed, Kai? 40 feet?
40.
Yeah, just do it manually, like how you normally would then.
And you can do 4 squares.
1, 2. Oof. 3, 4. And I'm gonna take the dodge action. Would that be for me because they're out of my reach?
Alright, you listen to this splash as it emerges into the water here. And then appears right in front of you, Ray. I mean, not like mechanically, I suppose, but as he tries to bite you. And he goes to clomp down into Ray, but the wet or the uneven footing kind of keeps Ray up, bobbing for a sec as the alligator just clomps and takes a chunk out of the water there. As the insecure crocodile will do the same thing. Okay. Yeah. Should be good. These guys aren't difficult for it. Okay, click no there. Okay, you clicked yes, but you technically wouldn't have gotten an off attack.
I was kind of confused on that.
Yep.
Alright. As he's gonna try to surround you guys. And first try to take a claw or a bite attack out of the skinnier looking one here who doesn't have any armor on. Which is that?
I'm dodging.
Well, who else do I have targeted? Why is it being stupid? Alright. 11 misses. Alright, Maisie, that brings us now to you.
Okay. Is there like a shallower shelf that I can kind of walk around?
Yeah, you see on the lake, you see in the water, excuse me, there's like those wider bits.
Yeah.
I imagine that's the more shallower area of the lake.
Like around, like maybe to here.
Okay, I would
Obviously,
say
I'm not
that
gonna-
that's probably where it starts to get a little deeper.
That's where it starts to get deep. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna turn to Lilith, and I'm gonna try to hand her the torch and say, "Hey, can you hold this for a minute?"
Sure, I'll take the torch.
Okay, and then I'm going to pull out my sling, and I will attempt to throw a rock at this lizard here.
All right, and that'll hit and kind of just clonks it in the middle of its head.
Okay. And then I'm going to move. Oh, not on move. Okay.
I meant
How
to
do I-
prompt you, but that works too.
Drag. Okay, well that's 10, 15, or 10, 20. I have 30, I believe. No, I only have 25, so that is as far as I can go. I'll just get here on the other side of Lilith, and that's it for me.
I'll get my
All right.
held attack, or is it too late?
Yeah, sure, go for it. But yeah, next time just say something like if
I'll allow it.
pops up if I don't remember.
You.
Do you get sneak attack on a op attack? Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, fair. All right, Array. That brings us now to you.
All right, let's see. Let's go for this guy. One attack.
Ooh,
Damn.
And did my job. That is my turn.
you can tell that that one is barely staying together. Between the sling, the sneak attack, and your greatsword, it is almost bleeding into the water pretty profusely. Tell us how it looks, baby Aaron.
For me or for Lilith?
No, I just heard your kid in the background.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're good.
Back
You're
and
good.
forth.
Yeah, no worries at all. Top of the round, Lilith.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a second attempt at the insecure crocodile, having now learned that he is insecure. I don't know how, maybe it's just the look on his face. And I'll catch him in his crocodile eyes, and I'll tell him that none of the other crocodiles have ever liked him, and they talk about him behind his back.
Yeah, and you go to look at him, and he's looking at you for a sec, but it's almost like his eyes are mad at each other as one of them kind of just droops off to the side.
Oh. Oh! Alright, one
That was
damage and
me.
disadvantage.
Terrible damage, but
It's as good as it gets as a D4. What more do you want? I'll just keep holding the torch up.
Okay, I'll go ahead and attack this crocodile. That's then I'll go ahead and move up to the other one and dagger him. And then I'll push him away. Ooh.
oh, you go to try, and he's able to just keep himself there. He kind of holds firm and pushes himself off the mud in the ground to stay up. It kind of just turns and snarls.
This one is confused. The other one is insecure. What's the third one?
He's humble. You know, you got insecurity, you got Mr. Humble.
I'm gonna step in between Thorak and Ray. And with my palm open, I'm gonna use my fingers as a spear and try and break through these lizards' thick skin. It's not rolling for some reason. Oh, what is this? Nature?
Yeah, that's just me.
My things are not rolling anywhere. Let me. Oh no, never mind. It rolled.
I rolled.
Oh.
Yeah, just this.
Ah, okay.
But of course I rolled.
Go ahead and
Gentlemen,
roll the check too.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. Good lord. As you go and kind of punch this thing down with your spear finger, you look on the top of its head, and it's almost like this quarter-sized piece. Like if you ever held a baby's head, it's like very soft, and you can tell that is probably the weak spot on a crocodile.
Oh.
I might have got it confused with Alfield.
Where is it?
That is like canonically they have a little quarter-sized spot on their head. That's where you want to shoot them typically, and it takes them out. Learn that watching Swamp People. But that's the sense that you get when you feel it.
Damn. I tried to restart, but I got kicked out. So,
Bonus action, I'm saying.
could you please do, yeah.
All right, that hit.
And if it's not,
it's not yet. It's still standing, barely, or floating.
then I'll step back to not end my turn in another person's spot.
Okay. So provoking the op attack then. Right.
I mean, yeah, I have to.
Okay. Well, he'll try to repay the favor here, but that'll miss. As the hits there seem to kind of keep him more confused than he already is, as he hits nothing. Anything else on your turn?
No, that would be it.
Okay, thank you. All right, this crocodile here is kind of looking dazed. It's almost like he's got little birds floating around his head, and you hear like a little clock going. And he's gonna try to bite down here at Thorag. All right, I haven't hit with these guys once. That's super cool and awesome and fun. All right, Maisie, that brings us to you.
Okay. So I'm going to take a few steps closer again, and with my sling attempt to knock this guy in the head.
All right, and you kind of hit him in the eye. And
You
he
hit the
just goes
soft
plop
spot.
into the water, and he's just kind of floating there, bumping up
Okay.
now against Ray and Thorag.
That is all that I can do.
All right. This one here is going to imagine it's in the water as you feel something swimming past you, as appearing right next to you guys, Thorag and Ray. Another one of these large crocodiles. As it's going to look at the two of you. It's not too bright, but it at least is not smart enough to bite on metal, as it'll try to chomp into Thorag here. Well, advantage from not detected. Okay, that misses though.
Earn to shine. Get this. I'll have a phrase one day. But I'm gonna swing at it.
Humble.
Yeah, awesome. And can't really go around it, so
Okay, I don't got much yet, guys. I'll get more later, but right now, what's this here, actually? But that's something else. I haven't been injured. That is it for now.
All right, Lilith. Yep.
He said this one was smug, right?
No, this one seems to be more humble.
That's humble.
The opposite of smug.
Oh. I'm gonna tell it that it thinks that by pretending to be humble, it's got an edge over everyone else, but people see through it. What the fuck? 6 damage on a vicious mockery? How's that even possible? What did they
It's a
change it to
D6.
D6? Oh, it's huge now! Oh, it passed.
Is it
anyway.
D6 now?
Yeah, they made vicious mockery at D6. Huge.
Wow.
It's as good as a short bow, almost.
And he kind of
Almost,
just shrugs it off, and you get the sense that he says, "Your word, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt me."
Well, I'm gonna try
D&D, words
to.
can kill you.
That's not very humble.
Pierce into the crocodile with my short sword and follow that up with a.
First
Yep.
one will miss. It's kind of hard to see right now.
Just stab into him. Or, yeah, that was the stab. I put my foot up on him and tried to push him prone. Like, I figure you can't trip the crocodile, right? So I'm gonna try and press him down with my foot into the mud. So let's try and shove.
It's an episode of Steve Irwin that I never saw. He just stands on the crocodile's head. And it's like, stay down, you bastard!
I mean, I guess I could try and flip my foot up.
Yeah, you
go
go to try it. He just pops it up. He's not going down that easily. This is his domain.
Yeah, it is.
So running through a hostile creature space is doable at all? Or
I'm pretty sure it's just
Like, is it- rough terrain? Okay, so that was 10,
But that
20,
doesn't make sense.
30.
There's no way you're just able to move through a guy.
These guys are smaller, usually you can.
Yeah, 2 sizes smaller, but this guy's just large.
Fair enough. I'll be right in front of it.
I know that they're, yeah.
Punch number 1.
All right.
And I will just bonus action. I'm not gonna spend my fox points. Damn,
Yeah,
2 ones. Oh, but it is enough.
Okay. Yeah, that
I
is
do-
enough.
2 karate hacks with my palms into both sides of its neck, and he just falls.
All right. And as he falls, laying now in front of you, just sprawled out across the water, you see these gators, or crocodiles, excuse me, kind of just floating. As you find yourself standing in this bloody, murky, muddy water, and it is about 4 feet thick. What just happened? Did you delete yourself, Thorag, or what? Where did you go?
I
Another
was
copy duel.
backspace and try and change the weapon's
Oh,
name.
no worries. Bet you'll think twice about that next time. Huh?
I sure will.
I'll come back to Lilith and take the torch from her. Thank you for holding that for me.
Give a firm nod, and then I want to poke around this boat a little bit, see if there's any like cargo in or on or around it.
No, I mean the boat looks like it's barely even held together. It looks like this is probably just used for getting across this little area, most likely.
Does it have oars?
Yeah. It looks like you would be able to use it.
Yeah, I'm getting in the boat. These idiots. I'm wet up to like my knees, but I'm not going swimming. Or you guys can go swimming if you want.
Heck no, I'm getting in the
What
boat
are you-
too because I'm
It's
too
just
short.
water.
You can just walk.
Yeah,
You can't
just
walk.
How do I get in the boat?
But you just swim.
I mean, technically, you guys are. Just
Oh, I have control of the boat. Look at this. Oh wait, no, I
I
don't.
don't
That was
think you
Bo.
do. I do. But,
You were just moving so perfectly with me that I swore it was me.
all right. You're pulling the boat out, though.
Yeah, I'll drag the boat.
Where are you
to the
gonna
point where
go?
it's
There's
like,
nowhere to really go, anyways.
but I don't want to go swimming.
I can't swim in this water.
I mean, you can't swim in this water. What's wrong with this water?
I'm not swimming in this water. And I'm under the boat.
What's
for
wrong
some
with
reason.
this water is that it is shallow enough for you to walk through, so you cannot swim in it.
It's
I
not
am-
shallow enough to walk. It's like 20 foot deep.
It's like 5 foot
Walk
deep.
along the edges.
I'm gonna sail.
It's
through the
4
water.
feet deep.
It's
How
like
deep is
5
it, Bo?
feet deep.
It is about 4 feet, 5 feet deep at the center of it.
Yeah, that would be like my shoulders. I'm not doing that.
That's like to my neck. I'm not doing it.
Okay, honestly, of all the things I'm afraid of, this isn't one of them. But you know,
I would have thought that you as a
I'm not
cat man
afraid
would
of
be
water.
afraid of water, yeah.
yeah. I mean, what,
If you're a tiger, I'd understand. But a lion?
I can still swim. My family is from the coast. Like, you have to learn how to swim. I'm not worried about you guys.
Where did Maisie go?
She's under the boat.
There you go.
Shit, am I under the boat?
No, you're right
not
there.
anymore.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
next to my token. Look.
Ah,
Okay.
I just figured
Got
it out.
2 seconds to grab some water in. Okay.
2 seconds. Oh, slow.
2 seconds.
What do you think you
Teleport back.
figured out, Thorag?
Well, it's we've only seen Vato in one other place before.
I mean, you want to water in another place. You've seen the
Well,
whole lake.
once around in here, it was
Wait, isn't this the place we came from?
well, that's what I'm wondering as well. If it's a huge circle, I mean, the cultist was running all over the place. I mean,
It is.
well, I have not been here, and there is the door here. It has not been opened.
Okay. Well, no, you open that up. Get back here.
Am I gonna explode?
The sounds not that big. Okay. I guess you didn't play the game, so the sound means nothing to you. So, but for the
I don't
rest
have
of
the headphones connected to the computer.
Oh yeah. This is what they are hearing as they approach near this door. And as you do approach, Cass, you see hanging up on this large pillar platform. I mean, I guess you could have closed the door immediately, but you still would have seen this creature up on some rafters in this room. Looks a
What
bit
creature?
disheveled, kind of demonic and bird-like. I mean, there's no way for me to just show this to you, so I'm just going to show everybody.
I don't understand.
That's
So Cass
nasty.
ran up, said we've already been
They
there.
opened the door.
And closed the door.
Yeah.
The place we have not been and said we've been there and ran away.
No, I'm down here. Dummy.
Hold up, Thorag. I can hear hinges opening down below.
All right, Ray, you come into this room and lying down on this rafter. You see this, you hear this piercing, inhumane
Wait,
screech.
before we start fighting,
Ripping
wait. Can we talk?
You could try, I suppose. She doesn't look like she wants to talk too much. And I mean, what do you want to do? I can put him back. There you go.
Like, hey, wait, lady. What's the
wants to
light that
seduce
you
her.
guys fear? No. How do we kill the light that you guys fear?
Oh, it is that you speak of.
Nobody knows their own freaking doctrine. Okay. Never mind. Now we're going back to fighting.
Okay. Nobody else could see that, but Ray, I hope that it looked cool.
Oh, cool.
It did.
Do it again now that other people can see.
Yeah. Here, I will just, because I do want everyone to, I mean, it's stupid. I guess I didn't need to set this up. But here.
What? Oh.
It's flying down.
Alright, that was it. That was literally all. Okay.
Would have been cooler if it flipped from upside down to right side up, though.
There's only so much I can do there. There's only so much.
I'm just being a dick. It was cool.
Alright. Somehow, despite you just coming into her room, you get to drop on combat.
I'm always slow, okay? I'm always going
Ah, I'm not scared. Do you have focus points? I do. Where's my flurry of blows? Fuck, that misses. Fuck. So that was action, bonus action. So that's it for me.
Alright, Maisie. You watch as Khan goes up to try to strike into this large winged creature. But it doesn't seem to be as successful.
With a quick glance here to the wall, is there like a place that I can like shove this torch into?
Sure.
Okay. And what you just did I see that?
I didn't mean to drag him into the room.
Okay. Okay.
Generally, the sense that you're getting is he's kind of been following you around while you've been in here. It's not like he has been closely following you, but he has been just kind of monitoring the rooms as you've been going into them.
Okay.
Following
Okay.
what's happening.
All right. So I will shove the torch into this wall here. I will draw my sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I gotta get that close. And I will attempt to. Actually. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I am going to, no, I'm not. I'm just going to attack with my longsword. Oh, terrible. Okay, and that is it for me.
A fellow connoisseur that also has wings feels bad to fight them, but you have to do what you must. I'm gonna go 25 feet to here, maybe even, yeah, we'll go to here. Instead of going like I did, I'll go diagonally like that. And then... Oh, fuck. It feels to me like this is one of those bosses that if you found the right thing in the dungeon, you show them the thing and they're like, "Ah, you've saved me." But I think we're just stuck in the fight. I'm gonna have to fight him. Yeah, we'll hit him with the classic. I'll be like, "The feathers on your wings are disheveled. Do you take no pride in yourself?"
Is that a classic?
It is a classic for us wing people.
True.
Oh, 5 damage and disadvantage on their next attack. And then that'll be me. Or just in time for their next attack.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm going to.
Right after the.
Oh no, wait, they already had disadvantage.
Damn. I
green.
will
Green.
try to deflect. Almost all. So I take 2 damage.
All right. I don't think it. You're gonna have to give yourself 2 because for some reason it just got rid of all of it.
Yeah, I took 2 damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did. Okay. All right, Thorag. That brings us to you.
So I will run through my companions and try to place myself slightly behind her and double thrust into both the wings at the same time with my lathe.
You go to strike in with his daggers and strike into their feathers, but it's almost like they move in an instant before you're able to connect with them.
I want to see if the connection to any
A
of
lot
those,
of wands.
see if any of those connection to her to the wings had any effect in her flying capabilities until she falls to the ground. I struck once. Good enough.
All
You
right.
dealt 1 damage.
I get to go now. I'm gonna
Did
do
not
this.
take any damage.
Dead. For 2 points? Because
Could
I
have
am
been worse,
still-
but not by much.
I'm learning magic still, okay? The fact that it worked is good enough for me.
I will show these people how it's done. And not use magic, not use weapons, but use my bare hands.
Oh,
That's still a weapon because you're a monk.
And that's already more damage than what you did combined. Bonus action. And that's how you do it.
All right, Maisie. Still feeling exhausted, but rushing into battle here. You've got this large harpy-like creature in front of you.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Again, take a swing with my longsword. Oh. One more than before.
You stopped her.
Yep, and that is it for me.
Look, being directly after Maisie is the worst space for me because I have to make notes on how bad their performance is in combat. It's like just as I'm typing it, I'm like, enjoying myself, and it's like, oh shit, it's my turn. It worked last time, and I guess Maisie's sapped them, so they already have disadvantage on their next thing. Let's see if I have anything fancier. They wouldn't happen to be wearing metal armor or some kind of like chains, would they, Bo?
On first glance, it doesn't
week?
look like it.
That's fair. Alright, building off of my prior comment, I'll hit him with, and you could have at least washed your face.
1 damage.
Hey, it's
You
one
talk about
damage.
wash.
What are you talking about washing when you were afraid of the water?
You don't wash
Oh, the harpy.
in stagnant cave water.
It was not stagnant.
It's stagnant. It doesn't flow.
It has to flow out somewhere.
It doesn't. It pools.
All right. You hear them begin to sing this song as they are going to try to lure you guys into their song. Yeah.
Sweet jeans are made of these.
So I
Who
need
am
everyone
I
to
be
roll a
so
wisdom
free?
save.
You want to do the big epic roll?
Sure.
Song I tell my
I'll
friends.
travel the world and the seven seas.
Don't put your
Copyright.
weight up.
Everybody looking
Careful,
for
Maisie, but
something.
you sing this so pitch perfect that the YouTube copyright systems will take the episode down. People won't know what happened.
I'll take that as a badge of honor if I got copyrighted because I sounded just like this song.
All right.
Jesus, carry us, Kai, please.
You watch Colin as all of your team just
All?
stops. Yes, except
Yep.
for you.
It was a wisdom.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
What did you expect?
As that brings us now to Thorak. And you can't really do much of anything.
I'm just watching around, enjoying the music. There's no whiz at the end of the round, yeah?
I don't think so. What is it? Let me read it again. A creature who succeeds on it is good for an hour. They can repeat the saving throw while charmed. I mean, obviously, don't be too meta about this, but this is what it says.
You take damage.
You don't
Yeah,
gotta
only-
tell us stuff like that, but
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Break our hearts.
Because it's very easy to go, oh, well, if we all just know and assume that, we can do that. You know what I mean? I guess you're right. Whatever.
oh no, I meant the other thing. Like you don't gotta tell us what it does.
Oh, no. I just meant, oh, yeah, that's fair.
No, I didn't mean like
If
you
it
don't
doesn't
gotta
say at
tell
the end
us
of the
that we're
turn?
not gonna be bad eggs.
No, sometimes I need to like feel like I gotta justify it, explain the action economy. But I suppose I
Okay,
do.
now listen. If an alien comes out of outer space and shoots me with a ray gun and I die immediately, that you gotta start explaining. But this, you're okay.
All right, Don, you look over at your allies, and their eyes are kind of all glazed back, and they're kind of just listening to this song going off.
You will not take them. Fuck, I guess you will. Because I am thinking that my allies are completely charmed and dominated by this creature and are gonna come after me now. I'm gonna take the disengage action and dip.
Okay. Yeah.
You could have told us
I-
to snap out of it.
I guess I just kind of sway to the music.
On my little combat log where I record how effective Maisie is at combat, instead I just start doodling like little sketches of me and this giant winged beast kissing as I'm in full combat.
God.
I'm with that YouTube fan artists. And then at the end of my turn, I do the save again, right?
No.
Oh no, okay then, yeah.
It's
I'll-
only if you take
only if
damage.
you take damage from something
Alright,
other than
I'll just
her.
chill out here then.
Oh, wait. Other than her?
Yeah. It says if it takes
Oh,
damage
yeah.
from a source other than her, they can repeat the save.
Oh, yeah. And how long does the alluring song last?
You don't know, don't ask.
Okay.
Yeah, fair. But you, I don't know that. So if you're charmed, are you just willingly accepting the hits then?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Please, yeah, please. Well, no, like
You're like,
it's an attack
I
roll.
am your prey, eat me.
It's an
They are
attack roll
going to-
until you take damage.
Strike at Thorag here. And you still feel possessed. Right. Con! You can hear some commotion going on in the room.
I'll open the door and say that my allies are not chasing after me or beating each other up. So I'll rush back in and say, I'll save the day. Ooh,
Oh,
good
huge.
damage.
Save us, Con.
Bonus action. Fuck!
Oh, always with the 8.
Always the 8. That'll be me.
We're definitely gonna get copyright for the little sound I have playing in the middle of the room, though, huh?
Yeah, you are.
Fuck.
I don't know what it
Leathery, I
sounds
love
like.
you. You gotta play Baldur's Gate 3, Con.
I don't know what it is because I cannot hear it. I don't have this headset
Oh.
connected to the computer.
There's a harpy fight, Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm playing the song from that.
Ah, okay.
Alright, seeing that this slowest assault is coming undone, it's gonna try to strike at Thorag again, seeing that they're the weakest. But you can tell that the feathers on this creature are kind of falling off. It's bloody, gashed. Some of its teeth are breaking. It's definitely like you guys have gotten it down towards the end of its life. As that one will miss, as it's just not strong enough to strike as vigorously as it might have liked. All right, Con, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna keep trying. Damn it. But
All right. She is able to evade. All right.
finally,
Tell us how this looks.
minimum damage.
Tell us how this
yeah.
looks.
As it's facing away from me, trying to eat Thorax's head, I'll climb on top of its wings and grab it by the forehead and the jaw and pull both my hands at the same time.
Oh my God, King
crack
Kong.
her neck.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah. Okay. The rest of you thankfully didn't get a witness that vicious act from Khan, but you all kind of come to, and as you look around, Khan's hands are just covered in blood as he's got both bits of this creature's mouth and kind of drops them and looks around at all of you now as you come to.
Oh, hey guys, I
That
feel like
started
I was...
beautiful music.
He was trying to possess you and then eat you alive.
Was I sleeping while standing up? Weird.
No.
You weren't asleep,
Y'all were.
but
Well, we should definitely take some notes then. This is a fascinating creature.
this is good information for Bololo.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
I don't think that was his name.
Malolo.
Get on.
Yeah.
Sounds like a made up name.
All
We're
right.
playing a made-up game.
I want to kind of search through this
Bolo guitar.
corpse. Like, is it wearing any jewelry? Does it have, like, any pockets? Anything tied around its waist or its wrist?
On it, personally, it doesn't seem like it. But you do, I guess, not much. You don't really see, but Khan can see, and the others that have the vision, that this hallway doesn't seem to end right here. It looks like there's another back room.
I'm gonna go back, get my torch out of the wall. I don't know, has it been, this thing burns for an hour. Has it been an hour?
Don't run by yourself.
No.
As you come into this room, the hall opens into a vaulted grotto, where the walls weep with moss and damp. The air hums with an unsettling lullaby, echoing from somewhere out of view. But you see two skeletal figures half submerged, outstretching, reaching out of the mud in this room.
I'm gonna try to reach towards the skeletal figures to pull them out.
Okay, you go to pull, and you pull off the first half of their ribs and everything, but the lower half seems like it's stuck in.
I'm gonna dig for the rest of the body.
Okay, as you go digging through, kind of feeling this skeletal body, you come across this prong device, and as you look at it, you look at your mane, and you go, huh. As you find a jewel-encrusted comb.
Huh. I guess this would be useful to comb out all this muck out of my hair, but do I think it has any magical properties, or just is a pretty expensive?
No, it looks just very fancy.
Huh. Ooh, my friend might like this back at the church. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pocket that. You guys have found a pretty
Were you
comb.
at the session where we realized that the person that you were sent here to look for is not the inmate, say?
Most likely not.
Okay, you're right. The guy that you were sent here to look for is also the one that seemed to have ran off with Mikey.
Okay. Well, I mean, but this is like a
The other
comb.
one,
That's not a dude's item. So, is that a body a male body? I guess.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were going to take it back to your friend at the church, but I was just trying to say, in case you weren't here or didn't remember that might not be your friend at the church. They seemed a bit turned.
No. My character's childhood friend.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Story friend. No, that church is weird. I mean, this is my friend church. I'll search the other body, I guess. No, I got a comb off of one. I'll dig for the other.
Okay. I mean, there doesn't seem to be much in this room. There's skeletal remains and stuff that's kind of clunked and plunged into the mud, and it's very wet and damp in this whole kind of chamber. Thorek? You see that?
I'm the most investigative one.
Awesome. Okay.
And
So Ray and Thoreg, as you're looking around a bit further, you find somehow jutted in the remains of this creature, almost in the ribs, a small bottle and you kind of get a scent of lavender, and it almost might be perfume. But you also find no, you're fine. Like a kind of rolled up thing, a piece of paper that has a wax seal over the middle.
what? Do I recognize the wax seal?
No. Oh, I would say, yeah, you would recognize it as other various, maybe arcane seals that might be on other types of paper like this.
Is this a scroll?
Oh, yeah, I would say that you would know that this is probably a scroll.
Ooh, what kind of scroll is it?
I mean, don't you have to roll a check to know, or can you just read it right off the rip?
It
Honestly,
is his language.
No, because I don't have a spell list besides what I've learned, so I'd have to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Not gonna make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa!
If it's any wizard spell, I should know it.
As you're reading over these words and kind of holding your hands, going over it, well, it's not a wizard spell, but you get the feeling of this calm kind of demeanor as you're rolling over this paper. You know that this is probably a calming spell of sorts.
Emotions?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, with that roll, yeah, you would know it's calm emotions.
Maybe not. Well,
No,
never know, huh?
Well, I do have
Alright,
some.
cool.
Yeah, sorry, Ray.
No, I mean, I don't want this. Who else wants it?
Aren't you want to study the magics?
I can't just learn it. I don't have a book. I'm like a sorcerer at this point.
Oh.
I could use it, I guess. But real quick, I thought we have other spellcasters.
Not me.
I thought for the life of me that freaking our lovely ally with the blue hair was a spellcaster too.
Not exactly. I can sometimes get like some radiant or spiritual help, but I'm not exactly good at casting spells.
I'm the only spellcaster. Fuck yeah, let's go. I'll take the control.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably like learn to use it, but I don't really have a need for it.
Oh, the magical spell stuff will be mine.
Well, I've got some good news, and I have some bad news.
Start with the bad.
What are the bad
Yeah,
news?
bad news. Yeah, bad news first.
This is most likely Yareth that also had a lavender smell inside his house.
Like, but he would be a skeleton that fast?
Well, I don't know what kind of creatures they have in here that eat things. Just so that.
If you have all your flesh eaten, then yeah.
We should do a medicine check, I guess, to see like what could have killed people like this.
Sure. Slime.
Can I help?
Oh, we are all doing it.
Nice.
Jesus.
Push.
Fuck yeah!
All right. You guys are all kind of coming to these crazy conclusions. Well, maybe they were eaten by snakes or they buried them in their insides. And Khan's like, yeah, but this is a harpy chamber, so maybe the harpy just ate them and left their remains here.
The harpy's a clean eater, though.
The slash marks and the on the bones seem to resemble the claws of the harpy.
I want to have mad respect for the harpy for cleaning bones like that, you know, honestly.
So we no longer have a reason to ride fuck you, Jareth, up in the sky.
He was gonna do that in the first place. You guys are kind of mean. Oh, I mean, I guess that's yeah. Dead body. Wait, okay. I feel like I kind of have to do this. I need to bury the body all the way beneath the ground. That's kind of sad for them to be buried like halfway. I want to like bury them.
It is
all the way,
already
but I'm taking.
underground.
No, that is not how it works. I'm gonna take the skulls and the skeletons and bury the rest under the ground.
Okay.
Are you keeping the skulls?
I mean, it's going to take a bit of time. And what are you using? Do you have a shovel?
Yeah, I got my claws. I feel like kind of built the dig.
Yeah.
When I see him
take
kneel down
longer.
and start clawing at the earth, I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna stick a shovel in the ground and like hold the handle towards him.
That kind of works a lot faster. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you look down at your claws and you realize that would have taken a lot longer. But after about 10, 15 minutes, thanks to the ground already being wet, it's really just moving large clumps of mud.
Yeah.
But you're able to get the bodies properly set up.
And I give a
little
smug
graves.
wink to Maisie with the like always be prepared adventuring supply speeches that I've taught her 1,000 times over.
I'll give like a quick prayer and then I'll just like I'll put the skulls in my backpack.
Prayer?
Okay.
Yeah, pray over the dead, you know, that they are reborn and find life again in the
Are you taking these skulls in a way that everyone else can see you just taking skulls?
Yeah, I'm not hiding it. I'm gonna give the skulls back to hopefully the family.
Shouldn't you bury all of them? As I like
can't
raise an
bury the
eyebrow
whole
whilst he's
skeleton.
like pocketing skulls.
Can't carry the whole
I don't
body.
know your-
Yes?
Is this
I don't
all
know your
religious?
people's tradition.
Tell me if your freaking family member died out in the middle of nowhere, you wouldn't want a part of them with you?
As a representative of the town of Alfield, it's normal here to bury all of the dead. If you knocked on my door and handed me a skull, I would be quite unsettled.
Okay, then we'll bury the skulls too. I thought maybe like no, they might want to have like at least part of their family at the family grave or
If they care deeply about the exhumation of the remains, you could always tell them where they are.
I guess. Alright, fine. I'll go back and then bury the skulls. I'm not trying to be weird about this, guys.
Is
Alright,
this
this
a
might be
religious practice that I've heard of?
What's that?
The taking the skulls?
Guys, this is me guessing. You're
You know what?
this guy.
I would say that probably you know that some strange betrayer gods are known for maybe defiling or using the bones of their enemies for various things, whether that be wearing them or using the skulls for drinks or bowls or something. Like, you know that Bane's, the followers of him usually do that with the bones of their victims. But just
Yeah.
taking the skull in the way that Ray is saying, I would say that the way he explained it is not as bad as what I just described.
Yeah, freaking
Right.
misguided attempts of kindness, I guess.
But yeah, Maisie does know that certain religions might use bones for various purposes other than just burying.
Mm-hmm.
Or various magics.
I mean, he did say that he wanted to give them back to the family, which, I mean, I guess that I can maybe kind of, sort of understand, but he's already said that he's going to go back and bury him, which I think is a better idea, so I'm not going to say anything or stand in his way.
You guys didn't even do squat for the bodies. Now I'm the crazy guy.
Does any of you have
Yeah,
any
buddy.
preference?
Any what?
Any preference to lavender smell?
Why?
Well, I found this bottle of perfume. I mean, it smells kind of nice, but not really my thing.
I mean, we already know who it belonged to.
As you pop the cap off of it, the lavender is overwhelming, but it's like lavender and myrrh together.
What I'm missing is frankincense.
So it's a little spicy.
No takers? Maisie, maybe this is something for you?
Yeah, no, I'll take it. I'll put it,
Yeah, I don't have an actual item, so if you want to just...
I'm trading.
put it in my pack. Oh, thanks.
Guys, let's go. Y'all keep judging me.
Yeah.
Thorag, earlier, before you heard Khan doing something, as you were standing up in that hallway, realizing that is the path that you were about to come down, a strange smell overwhelmed your nose and almost burned your nose hairs as you were standing there.
Ooh.
As Lilith has ran off.
No, I walked off. So it's been
Okay.
like 10 minutes of burying a body, 5 minutes of
Yeah, fair
arguing
enough.
about perfume.
The trade button is gone, by the way, Maisie. Otherwise, I would have traded you already. We can forward it later.
I
Okay.
was wondering why item piles wasn't working. That's your DM being a goober, not having the module enabled, because I was doing stuff earlier this week.
Well, I saw Khan run past here, said we've been here. I've
All right,
so this
I made it work. Let's go. As you look in there, you see eggs littered all throughout this corridor in this room.
These eggs are kind of massive, no?
Oh, we can make
I'd
eggs.
say, I mean, they're big, but it's kind of like human size.
I can't open the door. What the heck?
You can't because I actually set it up properly this time. This is like that little pull-out peephole.
Wait, was it? How do I
So
open the door?
there's
to
a
the
locked
egg?
door in front of it.
This is Fallout. You can see the roof, but you can't get through the door.
There's like a letterbox that you're looking through.
Yeah.
But the door is locked.
Yeah.
The
You
door
can't go in.
itself is locked.
But the door is closed.
Okay, then.
Greg, you think you could
Oh,
open
I
it?
have got rid of the people. What are you goobers
What?
doing?
I want you to kick the door open. Okay,
Stop wiggling around.
Can I kick the? Can I kick the door open?
Holy
Or you
shit.
could just try to unlock it.
Oh, I want to kick it.
Okay, yeah,
Let
go
him
ahead.
injure his foot. This is a learning
Yeah.
exercise.
Well, go ahead and try to kick it, Aaron. Or Ray, excuse me.
Oh,
You kick your
21's
foot
pretty
into
good.
it, and you feel it kind of bow back a bit. But this door is sturdy. Whatever they have built it with, it is gonna. It would take a few tough, sturdy kicks like that in succession to bust it.
I had my doubts,
Nice.
but I genuinely, truly believe you can do it now. Never mind.
Okay. You fire it off at this keyhole, and it starts to burn and melt a bit.
Damn door.
Okay. You're able to get the door unlocked.
I feel like this is me just like venting some anger with all the judging. That's
Can
supposed
you
to
not
open
open
the door.
Alright. They should be good. There shouldn't be anything else in the way.
Can't. Oh, because someone's in the freaking
All right.
way. That's why.
And as you open the room, these couple of these eggs start to twitch. And you hear this crumbling and cracking
That's just bloody great.
as some of these
That's
large
perfect.
brood guards emerge out. And with that, we will take our bio break.
Oh,
Like a scene from Aliens, man. I can see all those damn eggs. Ugh.
I didn't
Damn.
roll initiative for one. Also, I may be slightly pissed because my team's got their ass kicked 2-0. So you know what? That might also be it.
I spend so much just setting it. And for it's cool to me that I can do it. But it means nothing, you know what I mean? It's just fun.
Because
Eagle.
You have to teach me how to. You have to teach me how to set an area as difficult terrain.
It'll probably be really laggy, but one of my other friends who uses Foundry posted a little video about someone who's trying to make a rollable dice on Foundry. Have you
What do
seen
you
that, Bo?
what?
it
Or you can, like-
because it's the break.
The rest of bio, this is for me, guys. It ain't for you. It's for me.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
download this little recording. Put it there. And then I'll come back over here and I'll upload it.
Alright, bear back.
Okay.
Wheels.
Yeah, Maisie, that rollable dice, a guy in our Thursday game has them. They're kind of unresponsive from what I saw. But maybe the ones you're
Gotcha.
familiar
Oh, what Max has.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll send you a picture of what I'm talking about, Con. It's elevation ruler. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter, because on V13 you can do it in core. But the entire time we've had this module, I have not realized that there's this
Oh.
little thing here where...
No, it's not the same, Bo.
What?
I posted
Look
a
at,
little video.
Mia's video,
Okay.
yeah, it's not the
Okay.
same.
That is just core Foundry now, I think. You can set... Like, if you go into the settings right now, you can set manual rules.
Really?
Something different, yeah. Well, let me watch it again. I don't know how core rules works, but...
That is pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, he didn't
Like,
say
you
like
can move them
creating
with your
it.
mouse.
But you see there that whatever he's using, it's pulling from dice so nice. So
For real?
Let me go full
to
screen.
do like the 3D dice. Yeah, like when that little box pulls up there.
Oh,
it says,
yeah. DSN. Dice
Yeah.
are nice.
Yes, grass.
DSN?
I just read the first. I just read the first part where it says "No rush, ready for next session." That's like, yeah. Okay, I didn't know you wanted green flame blade, so there's that. And yeah, we can put that on there. Oh, lordy.
Okay, so I need to find the setting where it shows me the stupid ruler when I move my character, because it looks like it's doing it for some of you, but then it doesn't do it for me.
Settings,
doesn't do it for
elevation
me.
ruler. You need to toggle on use token ruler.
What is it called?
Elevation ruler. So configure settings. Elevation ruler.
Oh, use token ruler.
Use
Thank
token
you.
ruler.
Thank you.
Oh, whoops, we're paused, so I can't try it, but I will trust
Well,
that that
we're
works.
in combat too, or we're going
Yeah.
to be when we come back. So, and I will say these creatures, as you see them, they're much like the other one, where they're very slimy. And despite that man telling you that they are the size of bears, these ones seem a bit small, almost like they just hatched.
Didn't we
I mean,
literally see them just come out of the eggs?
I'm saying
Yeah, I
much
was gonna
like
say.
because last time you guys were like, "Oh, I thought you said they're the size of bears," but maybe they're just young little hatchlings. Maybe the bigger ones somewhere else. Maybe.
Oh, I see.
Maybe. Could be.
You're just trying to justify and defend your description of these guys. Or maybe they truly are bigger someplace else. We don't know.
They could be as big as I wanted.
That's true. You are God.
It's too much power sometimes. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Bring it on. You see, I made a fucking massive.
Yeah, we see that it's the
I
max
see that.
size.
Yeah.
Lilith gun. Grass. All right, we'll start though, because they are down like third or fourth,
Yeah.
as everyone else is back. All right, Thorag, you watch as Khan and Ray go just barreling into this room with all these eggs. Immediately, they started to slither and kind of vibrate a bit before opening up and or hatching and emerging from these eggs. These reptilian humanoid creatures have emerged once more.
I wouldn't have seen any of it. I'm just going to go up to the door, hold an action to attack if anything comes out. Correct, right? Because it's completely dark in there?
Yeah, but I mean, Maisie's got her torch going, so
Yeah.
Okay,
Nature's got
she's-
torch.
Okay, she is. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
no,
I picked up the torch.
you can see this guy from your screen.
Yeah. I couldn't see from my previous position. As I move up, I see him. I will
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead and try to pierce him twice.
Oh, almost max damage. Nice. Is that a main hand attack again with the dagger? That should be offhand, correct?
That should
Oh,
be
it did
off.
offhand. It did it though. It did the right
Yeah.
It's
damage.
max damage. And then I'll just, push him back into the room.
All right, and you watch as he steps over and kind of crumples on more of these eggs, and a couple of these creatures kind of just writhe out, and their heads get kind of squish and pop like watermelon. As you watch a couple other of them kind of start to crawl and swipe out.
There's more of them.
Yeah, you made it gross.
5, 10, 15. Can I drive? I'm gonna try to like drive the butt of the torch into this egg to see if it'll like stay there.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm trying to take the butt end of the torch and like drive it into this egg here to see if the egg will hold the torch so that I can grab my sword.
Yeah, you stick it in, and grabbing the torch is another one of these creatures. Busting out.
Okay, will it stick?
Okay. Well, shit. So the creature has the torch in its hand now?
No.
Or did it fall to the ground?
You're able to jam it into the egg here.
Okay. I mean,
But I would say, I mean, the fact that 2 of these eggs have hatched, so you guys are just willy-nilly busting these eggs up, I would just say maybe be careful.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I guess maybe my question should have been, before I tried to shove the butt of the torch into the egg, are these hard... Are they hard like bird eggs with a tough outer shell, or are they soft like lizard eggs where they're kind of translucent and you can see the thing inside?
They look kind of leathery.
They're kind of leathery.
With a scaled exterior.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna swing at the guy with my torch.
Okay.
Oops. Let me target him and then say attack.
That is 1 fire damage. You would do more damage if you would do. What the fuck did you do?
I don't know. Why did it do that?
It's like it blew up.
I didn't select everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't have it equipped, but
Oh.
you're doing it a hit anyway, but I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so that was weird. I apologize. I think you're right. I think I forgot to,
Well, and then it's probably because did you do the use activity or the... I don't, it doesn't
No, I did the attack, and I had just the one guy selected.
Well,
but then
it's
it
probably
selected...
the way because the targeting is set up, the way they have it set up isn't correct. I am fixing it.
Okay.
Now, if you
Well,
try
I mean-
to attack her with the torch, it should be proper.
Okay.
But,
I'm gonna
I
try
mean,
it just to see if it works.
Well, it missed, but yeah. I get
Yeah,
what you
oh yeah,
mean,
no,
though. Just see if it
this
works.
won't
Okay,
count.
okay, yeah. Hopefully.
Oh,
yeah, I
wait.
don't know why they would set it up like that. They set it up with an attack activity, but then made it an emanation.
Yeah, that is weird, because
Yeah.
actually, let me try one more time. Because there was a note at the bottom that I missed. Shift-click the item to skip this dialogue. Never mind.
Maybe they
Okay,
set
so
up the
that-
target in.
It did work correctly, and it actually rolled exactly the same, so...
Yeah.
Uh.
I just gave it a creature target. So.
Okay, so that was 15 feet. I'm gonna step around it here to be at Thorax back, and that's it for me.
All right, Ray, that brings us to you.
What the hell is that? Dragon's breath?
Yeah, it sounds like these creatures are getting a little angry, and they are understanding they have voices.
Alright, I am. You know what? I haven't used. Oh no, I have been using stealth bots. That's why I'm out. That's been big rates. Yeah. I feel good. Yep, that's how it works.
All right. Lilith, that brings us to you.
Oh, huge. Gonna go 5, 10, 15, so I can peek into the room. I'm gonna look at the most hatched of the weird little alien egg creatures that have burst out. And oh, touch. I think I've done 15, right? So I'll go 20, 25. We'll try and grab this snake.
You started here,
Haze
right?
it. I started
will
like 10 foot
miss.
lower than the monk.
That misses, unfortunately.
It's all good. That'll do for me.
I'm gonna come in and say, do you need another demonstration? Damn it. What's up with the 8s? It's always
Yeah,
the
you are
8.
rolling a lot of 8s today. And so did Maisie. You had to.
Okay.
There was another 8 though. You rolled an 8.
That was another 8. It's the 8th day.
Great. What fucking Critical Role had the Mighty 9.
Demonstration.
The Mighty 8. Great. Oh shit.
Say never mind.
All right, this thing here, standing tall, looking very menacing, is first going to strike out with this bite attack down at Lilith.
You like protection. Haha, it worked this time. I'm going to target. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
but it's
target
not
it right
gonna
now,
be
but I'm going to say
correct.
yes.
I give Maisie, like, even though it bites me, fuck. I give Maisie a nod, like, all of that was a test and you did a good job on the block.
Okay, thanks to you imposing disadvantage, it seems to protect him there, but now it directs its claw attack at you.
Okay.
And that will hit.
That hurts.
Strikes
Yep.
in.
Wait, I wanna use a thing that I've never used before, just because it fits perfectly now. Because Maisie just protected me. Could I?
It prompts you every time if you're asking about silvery barbs. So next time when it prompts you,
the
just
prompt only stays up for 1 second and then it disappears. So like it does pop up. Don't get me wrong, but I'd have to have like lightning speed to get it.
okay. So they re-roll, correct?
Yeah. And they take the worst of the two.
16 will miss then, as they're able to protect Maisie, and then you
Me
give
and Maisie stand back
advantage
to
to
back,
someone
protecting
else.
each other.
And then with its final attack, it comes down with a claw at Khan, as we roll an 8.
These 8.
This
Who are you
one up
getting the
here
advantage
is
to? Grass.
this one is going to strike at Ray. First with the bite.
What did I do to you? It's to try to kill you.
Ooh, 24 for 7.
Yep.
And then it's going
what?
to step this way. out
I
of
will
the way,
use
and it's going
silvery barbs.
Wait, why didn't it apply?
Because I didn't target you, so I just need you to apply it. That's my bad. Gonna step here, this time with a claw attack. It's gonna strike at Thorag. Okay, who does it think I have targeted? Because it tells me that you're too far away. So.
Thora, yeah. it was
Oh
me.
my
I know.
god.
Oh.
Okay, that would have been though. Let me roll the actual damage and see. Because that was a different feature I
Anything
run
above
this
10.
time. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
And then it will strike again, this time at Ray with a claw attack.
What did I do to you, buddy?
Was that a crit?
It was a crit.
Yeah.
Alright, for a 9. As that brings us now to Thorag.
I have 0.
Okay,
It didn't apply to me.
Yes. thank you. Because I can't target you guys
No,
for whatever
no
reason
worries.
right now. It's telling me you guys are far away, but I don't understand that you're not.
Could it be that the snake things are like being considered as underground when you had them hidden in the eggs? Like they're
No,
10 foot below us or something?
I think I have something else targeted somewhere else. So anytime I try, I don't know, whatever. All right, Maisie, that brings us now to you.
I think I hear and probably feel Thorag like slump down behind me because I've got my back to him. So I'm going to turn quickly, lay my hand on his shoulder, and the 5 points that I got from... Actually, no, I'm only going to use 2. I'll use 2 points of lay on hand just to take him off of the verge of death. And then I'm going to drop the torch, pull my longsword, and attack this guy in front of me. Or not. But that's it for now.
All right, Ray. You have this one in front of you. He's looking battered and beaten, but so is Thorag, who has just slumped behind you, but has breathed once more.
Oh, that bounced all around the 20. Okay, but I'm like, hey, buddy, just take a deep breath. You'll be okay. It's my turn, though.
All right. All right, Lilith. After sharing some help with Maisie back and forth, you guys have this thing surrounded.
Did the same as before, try and grab the snake. Oh!
Oh,
Huge. And then on to Kai.
I will try to punch the snake. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Die.
I will step out of its range.
Oh, with bonus action disengage or just normally?
Yeah, I'll
Can't take
disengage.
opportunity, shocking grasp.
Oh,
can't
okay.
make
I thought it was
opportunity attacks.
disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, unless they changed it.
And
Well, that's what the description says.
we'll charge up my fireballs and try a different approach next round since my hands are not working.
All right. This thing is going to lunge between Maisie and Lilith here and try to respond at you with a claw attack of its own. It's going to try to punch down at you. That misses, though. And then this time on a ferocious backhand, you see it almost lurch back all the way behind itself as it'll try to bite Lilith. And that
my goodness.
misses. And then it comes back around with a claw attack at Maisie.
Oh.
And he swings in this vicious fury, but nothing seems to connect. As that brings us now to...
It's rolling horribly.
Yeah, thanks. Don't rub it in, please.
The one
All
on
right,
top
this one
is
here
rolling
going
really
to,
good.
Strike at Ray. First, try to bite it.
What did I do to you, buddy?
But it tastes this fur and it kind of spits it off. It did not like that. As it
You're just making fun of me.
be the one that's lying there prone and first strike. Try to strike at it with the claw.
Going to protect Thorag.
Okay.
That shield moves really slowly.
So it's a flat roll since it has advantage, but you
Yeah.
put disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's unfortunately still hit.
All right. And I think that was a crit. It was. So that's good. All right, and then it's gonna step this way, seeing that it's one of its own is kind of surrounded.
Thorag's down!
Strike at Maisie. Eight.
Another 8.
All right, Thorag, I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. You or me? We're pulling up the.
Whatever works for you, sir.
That works fantastic for me.
Fantastically.
Spoke too soon. Oh, you can't click it.
It works. It works. It works.
Okay, I was like, shit. All right, Maisie.
Okay. I'm muttering under my breath. God damn it. Bonus action. Where is it in my? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to again just 1 point to bring him back to consciousness, and then I will attack the injured one that keeps taking him down. Oh, not too terrible. But that is it for me.
Not a terrible 12 damage.
As it belches out this screech that echoes throughout the room. Great.
I must put down the beast.
Oh!
Motherfucker!
God damn it.
But as your blade comes back, thinking you miss, you pull it hastily and somehow still collide with this thing's ankle as it does a bit of damage to it on the fucking cleave or whatever it is.
Grace.
Nice.
Grace.
Amazing graze.
If you're good, you use cleave. If you suck,
Right.
you'll use grace.
Oh, what? Shut up. That's by 1,000 then.
All right, Lilith. This creature is kind of surrounded by the three of you, and you see Thorag is kind of going up and down, up and down.
Yeah, the creature can be killed anytime, but Thorag can be killed at no time. So I'm going to call out to him some encouraging words to rouse him back to his feet. Oh, 10 healing! Massive.
Nice. Wow.
Nice.
Thank you.
That is my bonus action, and then having helped Thorag, we're going to take out the dagger, toss it, and try and stab it in the eyeball of the weaker of the two things. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you go to throw
staying
this
blade
dagger.
flourish, but I'm not using that.
Okay. Well, yeah, you are, because you get movement, I think, when you attack, right? So you get an increased walking speed. That's what that is. Because you now
Oh
have
yeah,
40
that's
walking
true.
speed.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, the disadvantage was from just throwing it right in front of this thing's face.
Oh shit! My mistake. I didn't realize I was that far away from the thing. Yeah. I thought I was stood where Kai was stood.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops.
All right, Con.
Now Thorak gets hit for 11.
Yes.
Not if I... Yeah.
Oh, too
I thought you were
soon.
gonna use
Bonus
fire.
action. I was, but then they ran into my melee range again.
Oh, I see. I see.
That's the ass.
But I took care of one, at least.
There's like a lot left though.
In a fit of rage, this thing, I clicked the wrong one. But it is going to just strike out viciously. You see it just striking with no sense of care or anything. As the first one here is going to try to bite at Thorag, who seems to be just laying there on the ground.
Or attack recklessly, as others would say.
Yes. I will impose disadvantage again. Oh my gosh!
That's
weird at
unlucky. That is unlucky.
Yes, very much so.
Pull them down.
As it's going to strike at you, trying to impose your shield here. It comes back with this claw attack, just trying to pull your shield straight to the side and strike at you.
Ooh.
No shot.
Oh. That Maisie slumps to the floor.
And this thing is trying hard not to die here, as it is going to strike now at
But I'm going down. I'm taking you with me.
Oh shit! So that was 2 nat
What?
20s
That
in a row
shit is
then.
amazing.
It was, yeah. That's why I was like,
Okay.
oh shit, man, that's just unlucky. Alright, but that is that thing's
Raid.
turn.
It's raid.
Alright.
Like a yo-yo with the afterlife.
Woo! Fuck me, I underturn. I'm sorry.
You're good, man. Just click the message. It's right there in the chat.
No, I got a 20.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Whoa!
Which rule to
Alright.
go by? Do we go by getting up?
What do you
the-
mean? The core, that's core rules, is if you roll in that 20, you're up and get your whole turn.
Yeah, because it's at the start of your turn.
You're the DM.
I think it's
It's
the way
your
it's
choice.
worded.
That's the rules,
That's
though.
the rule.
Stop trying to talk yourself out of your
No,
turn.
no,
now. What the hell?
Yeah, if you don't want to play.
What the fuck?
Oh, I
Everyone
should
else
get up
that's done it's
first.
got up and had their turn.
I'll try to stab at this ankle before getting.
Okay, well, it would have
up.
been the roll on the left anyway, so
Let me see.
It's
how I-
still-
It
how
didn't
I
stood
get
up.
again.
Lemma.
you gotta just delete the prone off your screen.
Yeah. I figured it out.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Oh, okay.
Favorite
It's all
TV
good,
show?
man.
Your favorite, huh? You like
It
it
is
better than
really
Breaking
good.
Yeah, I think so.
Bad?
I honestly don't know which one is
What?
better.
Snake eyes?
Yep.
Wow, that's unlucky.
It's-
For me, Breaking Bad. I don't. I think, yeah, it just started it all. All right, Maisie. Your shield has been. Oh yeah, my bad. Let me prompt you.
Okay. Normal.
All right.
We can see the rules, just in case.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, the guy that made this mod hasn't updated in like a year, so I think he's just until that
I
gets fixed. That's just what it is.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking miss.
Nice attack, Squiddy.
I still did damage. That's great. So I am just like this is hurting me.
Jesus, man.
You're rolling bad.
The first one you guys fucking slaughtered. This one's going way differently.
We're in close proximity. It's affecting us.
Yeah. All right, Lilith.
Ah. Sorry.
A rough combat. I don't think
Your
my number
pupils
one
died.
priority has to be Maisie, because if she dies, my paycheck stops. So I'm going to use my action to make a medicine check to try and stabilize her. Oh, huge.
It's like a rule, like things that are dead can't hurt you.
Now
Then,
she is unconscious for 1d4 hours.
Leave it to the monk to finish it.
We're 24 hours. I thought it was
And
1
so I
hour.
will.
No,
what he said.
1d4. What's 1d4?
Boom.
Oh!
Now we're talking.
Or 8?
Bonus action. Kick at the shin. Okay, the kick misses.
He kind of dodges out of the way, and on his turn, after sidestepping this kick, he's gonna come back in with a headbutt, as he will attack you here.
I will block it
Wow.
with a headbutt of my own.
Nice, and you guys kind of you all in this room just hear the clashing of what sounds like bone as the heads collide.
Oh, whoops.
As it's gonna turn around and strike at Maisie here. And then it's going to
There she goes.
strike at Lilith. Oh, I guess it. Let's not do that. All right. Oh, fuck me. That'll miss.
Where does it show?
On your sheet, if you click on it, it's the little skull in the middle.
I tried clicking on the skull and that just made me roll a death save.
What were you trying to do? No,
Yeah,
not the
that's
skull.
it.
Can you not
Yeah.
adjust the numbers on the side?
I don't see any numbers on the side.
Like 3 little dots on each side.
Oh, you
Well,
can
that
do
you. I think you're the only one that uses the core sheet, Grass.
Oh,
You're good. I'll fix it.
never mind.
No, I didn't. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying. On the tiny sheet, it looks a little different.
No, fuck, brother. I just wanted to help.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I just.
You're the only one that uses that.
Yeah.
The kid in the corner with a monk's hat.
That is not how I meant it at all.
Tech support doesn't
It's
even.
alright. What are you doing? It's your turn.
I didn't want to make that last round, but that was a reckless attack round, yeah?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, that.
They have not attacked recklessly at all.
Jesus.
They haven't needed it. You guys have been going prone and yeah, you're getting knocked down. They've just been hitting well.
But I get up again.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Is Maisie stable or is she down?
She
No, it hit me,
is
so I'm
stable,
bleeding.
but she is unconscious.
No, because it hit me, so now I'm into death saves again.
Okay, but yeah, okay. So you
Right. Next.
now we're just back at normal then, right?
She's dying.
Well, like this on your sheet is how it should look, correct then?
I don't know, I never saw, like, the death save count.
They had 2 twice, so that counts as 2 fails when you're down. But since they stabilize you, it's basically 2 fails then that you have right now at the moment.
Okay.
Right? That's
Yeah.
how I'm understanding.
No, when she stabilized, she would have reset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then it hit
So
her
they
after she was
it-
stabilized.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
You're currently
Yeah.
at 2 things, so it's an important role.
Yeah, I just don't see where it says that I have 2 failures. That's what I was trying to
Because you got hit.
No, I know that I have 2 failures because I got hit. I can't find where it says that on my
Don't worry
character.
about it. There's no.
Yeah.
It's because you got hit while you were down. That's
You
0
live
HP.
or you die.
I get it.
Alright, that automatically stabilizes them, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. And then Mia, I'm sending you a picture. This is how it looks on my screen. Does it not look like this for you?
No, I just see the skull. I don't see
Okay.
the other numbers. Even with, like, if I hover over it, it doesn't show me anything.
I mean, it's probably just a setting I have to adjust.
Okay.
Alright, once again, you are stable. But still, I mean, not dying at least.
Yeah.
So, I think, I guess for the moment, if you want to roll your d4, see how long you would be knocked out.
Okay.
But I get up again.
Nothing gonna get me down, however it goes.
3 hours.
Oh, there's balls in this apartment. Alright, Ray.
For 3 days.
I'm gonna do what works for me. I'm gonna swing my sword and miss the hit. I have not hit something in a while.
You're grazing it for 3 damage each time.
Okay.
I know, but I want to hit it.
Okay, now check the sheet, Maisie.
Now I see it, yes.
Okay, it was a setting that I had off. Alright, Lilith. your turn.
Okay.
We hit him with the real classic. The why won't you die? It kind of looks at you and turns its head like it doesn't really understand what you're saying. Alright, give it to the monk to finish again.
I think it's time, little buddy. I will wrap Gaia around my fist. And hope this connects. Fuck yeah! And as my fist impacts into this thing's chest, the Gaia does its part. And thunderously strikes it for another extra 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay, it has to do it first.
Is it a
For
deck
the
save?
unidentified.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
It's
I'll also add it to your unarmed strike so that way you can do
Strength saving throw.
strength save. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep the D20 and just add the modifier to it. It would have been a.
It is a DC
I mean,
12, so yeah, it has.
It would have been the same roll, regardless. All right. But
So
you see
half
that
damage takes just 5.
this thunderous damage kind of rings out, and you see its body kind of shake and reverberate for a moment, as Gaia just kind of turns and looks at you with a smile, like, "What's next?"
And I'll nod proudly while I do a backflip kick, and the backflip kind of fucks me up for another 8.
Another 8.
Wow.
And that'll be me.
What was that movie? Super 8? Did anyone see that? Probably not.
No idea.
Anyway,
Actually, I think I did.
That's an older movie at this point. All right, this one is going to strike at you because you have been a nuisance to it, trying to stop it from. They'll try to bite you, Khan. And then it comes in. This time with a
For another
claw
8?
attack. Don't speak it into existence now. This one strikes at Ray. For a 12, alright. And then coming back on the backswing, it kind of just comes down with a swipe straight at Lilith.
For another 8. Oh,
Gentleman's 20.
it's not bad. Okay.
Alright. It's definitely starting to bleed and gush. The slime on it is starting to subside and merge with the blood on it. Some of his teeth is breaking off. Oh, he went invisible. That's how you know it's real.
Yeah, for me too. Thorag also went invisible.
It's a sneak attack, dude. That's how you know.
He's so sneaky we cannot see it.
Okay, okay.
Sorry. I was trying to make you guys... For some reason, it turns your guys' capacity down to 0. Which is cool.
And that's it for me.
Alright, Maisie is unconscious, but stable. Ray! This creature is stumbling, bumbling. It's barely standing as it goes to smirk or spit at you with its forked tongue.
Fucking hit it.
I don't know.
Alright, tell us how this looks.
I'm just like swinging as best as I can. And then I just like, you know what? Put the sword back, squeeze as tight as I can, and just swing all the way through as I slash it in half.
And as you slice it in half, it falls over, kind of crumbling into more of these leather eggs, and it dents one before falling off and plopping onto the ground. As you guys find yourself
If
in
this-
a blood-soaked egg hatchery of sorts.
If these are the newborns, I don't want to imagine what the big ones are.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well so far.
Do you think we should remove these eggs from existence?
Yeah, let's play whack-a-mole.
Will you be able to vacuum them without getting
Maybe
more
don't
out?
crack any eggs if one of them just nearly killed us all and Maisie's on the floor.
You know what? Everybody roll me a perception check.
Percezione.
The back of my eyelids are lovely.
Oh, fair. So Ray and Khan, as well as Thoreg, you get the sense that if you were to destroy these eggs, you would be destroying the people perhaps kidnapped from Alfield.
Oh.
Guys, they're not gonna turn back to normal. They're at the egg stage. Unless one of you guys knows how to revive them, I still think we're better off breaking eggs.
Well, maybe it's reversible. I mean, I couldn't see how, but maybe this snake skin just heals up.
Yeah, how about we go yank that off that guy's face and we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna skin these lizards right here, right now?
Either one said we could pull it off.
What are your findings then, Ray?
I think we should just kill the eggs.
But these are Alfield's people being transformed.
Yeah, but they're lost causes. Like real quick, what check would it make to know if it's even possible to bring them back?
What are you using to check that?
I mean, I'm gonna look at the eggs, see if any of them are fully turned, or if there's just humans inside the eggs. I would use my knowledge of magic or my physical observation.
You could tell that some of the eggs, granted they all look the same size on the screen, but some of them are a little bit smaller. And you can see from the light that Maisie has set in the ground that the torch kind of, glosses over this leathery skin, but as you look inside, kind of hung in there like an embryo is this humanoid-looking creature. And as you look a bit closer, you can see that the bone and face and structure of it is kind of starting to elongate. As you see, the tongue is kind of hanging out and it starts to split off and forth. But some of them look a little bit further along. They look a lot like the ones that just burst out. But there's a couple that you are scanning with your lantern or looking with your torch, and some of them look like they're pretty fresh.
Alright guys, I guess that maybe we could actually save these people.
Let's get somewhere safe to catch a breath, get the injured ones treated, and see where we can put an end to this. There is one path I saw to the other side of the lake that we haven't checked yet.
I'm quite sure that the cultist was mentioning a second level. I might be wrong, but if there is a whole other level to this, it's, could use some rest, and I pick up Maisie if we're gonna move to a safe location.
Let's go to the kitchen thingy.
Ah, the one with
If
the
I
latrine.
remember correctly,
Yeah.
Can I do
should be
anything
this
to
way.
shut this door and maybe reinforce it in a way?
Mark.
It's kind of burnt now after the firebolt, but I would say that you're able to you're strong enough that you kind of bend it up off the hinges and pull it up, and you're able to jut it into the door frame.
And is it a pull or a push door?
It would have to be push, right? Because it would lock from the outside. I don't know.
True.
Depends if they took fire hazard into account.
Alright, that didn't help me understand anything. Does it open into the eggs or out towards me?
Probably out
Into.
towards you, right?
Alright, I'll put some some vaguely flat-ish rocks under the door to act as door stops to make it a lot harder to open. And I don't know if it'll actually trap these egg freak hatch things in there, but I'm hoping that it does. I don't want any of them chasing us up this hallway.
Well, you are quite good with fixing dolls, Lilith. This is the second one.
I'm afraid what might come out of that one, though.
So am I. Isn't
Maybe when
any-
I retire for the second time, I'll go into doors.
Where are you heading off to? You're...
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just.
I remember
you
there
guys-
being some rooms with beds and a kitchen.
Ah, yeah, that
This
is
way.
far off. That's why, yeah. Okay, they seemed a little bit nicer. I will also do as we did before, go around the circle, not touch it.
And you see that the two that you have tied up are still restrained there and just kind of hunched over into their chests.
Thought you said we didn't have anyone to ask questions to.
Say we'll knock
I
out.
wanted higher ranked people to ask questions to.
This is
We'll
nice.
go home. I'll pick the red one.
I'll put Maisie on the other one then. The youngest of the 90-year-old is the one that needs sleep the most.
I mean, it's been... You guys took a long rest pretty recently, so the most rest you'd be able to take right now is short rest.
Yeah.
Why did we pass by a
There's
room
other
that had
two
6
beds.
beds to come to a room that had 2 beds?
Because they
Because
were
these
dead
beds are
altitude.
nicer. And there's another
I think
room
we
in
wanted to share a
here.
bed without being judged.
Ah, this one is red too. I'll stay in this one.
I don't think we should split this much, but sure.
Ray, what are you doing?
I was chilling by the hearth.
Okay.
I'm not really injured, so like, I mean,
I'll close these doors and use some of these chairs to put them against them to block people from opening.
Okay.
I'm gonna get one of the chairs before he takes them all, and I'm gonna sit on it.
I just took two.
Are you guys short resting then?
Sure.
Sure.
Indubitably.
What?
I guess I might as well.
What is happening? I don't know what I did. 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Well, since I'm unconscious for 3 hours, are we gonna short rest for 3 hours?
I think you could slap you awake. You could put you in the water, you'll wake up.
Keep
And I don't think that unconscious actually counts as a short rest for healing or anything. I think I just only come back with 1 hit point. So I don't think I can roll.
I do a medicine check to wake.
I think there's 2 interpretations. Either you take a short rest whilst you're just lying there, and then you get an actual rest, or you're not up for 3 hours and you don't get any rest, you don't get up at all.
Well, I think that the rules are you just wake up with 1 hit point after X number of hours. And unfortunately I rolled 3.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, right now you are resting,
Mm-hmm.
so it's either
guess that's
that or
true.
you don't get up for 3 hours.
So I guess that's a GM call.
Like most things in this fucking game.
Hey, it's the power. With great
You don't
power
want us to
comes
make
great
our own
responsibility.
I just mean Watsy doesn't really help, but yeah, here's all it says. You know, I mean, I say that you will get the rest when you wake up, but it's more like it would be more like a 3-hour short rest then.
Okay. Okay, so I will roll my 1 die. Ooh, yay!
Just clarify.
Yay.
We're limited to 1 die. I just keep forgetting that one.
Wait, well, you shouldn't be.
Oh.
That's still not the rule. You can roll as many as you want on a short rest. That was just
Yeah.
for the that was just for
I
the
only had
Barovia
one.
game.
I only had
Yeah.
That
one
was
available.
Barovia, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, because I don't
Because
have
I didn't-
anything that should be limiting.
It was out of courtesy. I didn't roll because I didn't want to roll with that.
Okay.
I only rolled 1 because I had only 1 available because I didn't long rest and get them replenished.
Did you guys short rest in this room, or did we move pretty quickly?
We never short rested, and the only reason
Okay.
Khan got his thing back is because he used the ability.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Alright.
want my focus point.
So an hour passes as or we go in 3 hours for Maisie to wake up.
If Maisie doesn't wake up after the first hour, I will stealthily run towards the creatures we slayed in the egg room and try to extract their glands to try and feed them to Maisie. Trying to do what Volo did with those troglodytes to see if it also works.
Nice. So you try it with this, but this concoction doesn't seem to have the same effect. After doing it, you get the sense that maybe it was something to do with the stench and the glands itself on the troglodyte that led to this. But these brood guards don't seem to excrete the same kind of chemical.
Well, it was worth the attempt.
Yes, I would say it was.
During the meantime, I will inspect the dagger while I'm taking care of Maisie here.
Okay. Yeah. So you look at this dagger, and it looks very finely crafted. And as you spend some time with it, you get the sense that it was probably forged in secret, and bears the same description like I had told you about. And you can tell that this dagger helps you strike a little bit harder and faster, as it makes you a little bit more emboldened. Like obviously, it's +1. I don't like saying that. It sounds super unimmersive, but you also get the sense that you are going to become a little bit more powerful and a little bit more averse to the effects of the poison condition.
Huh. Go ahead and equip it then.
It is going to require attunement. So it would take 2 hours to do that then.
I'll wait until we have established if we're taking more than our rest.
As you find the dagger of the coiled fang.
You are using the weapon of the enemy.
Fighting fire with fire. I mean, you could say the same for you. They also have hands and feet.
My hands and feet weren't forged in venom.
Ah, it's like only sick. What was that anyway? With the your mud companion.
Oh. Just felt like... And I'll take him out and let him roll in this cobblestone. just thought he was more than just a ball of mud, as you just called him.
As he tries to chew on this slimy kind of granite that's covered in, wet, it kind of spits it out. It doesn't seem to like it as much. But then it goes back again and starts to just nibble a bit.
Like, but I'll have it anyway.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm not going to go hungry. I'm not crazy.
Cave cobblestone checked.
And it kind of burps. When it does, you get it feels a bit heavier than it did normally. Not a ton, but at least a little bit noticeable.
I go to grab it and go like, "You're going fat. We're going on that diet," and put him in the backpack.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing as you come to from this short rest? Well,
I'm gonna use
some
the
of you
comb.
come to from this short rest.
I use the comb to like fix up my hair as I dry it by the fire. Break out all this mud and water and whatnot.
And the comb is able to go through your mane flawlessly. It's almost like maybe it once belonged to one of your kind.
I might keep this for myself at this rate.
Nice.
My fancy comb. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of cleaning off all the muck and dirt.
All right. Anyone doing anything else? As Maisie's still passed out on the bed?
Yeah, sadly, not much I can do.
Sleeping Beauty right there.
I'm
Someone's
doing the
gotta
whole-
find out.
Blanket and water.
You're waterboarding her?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would wake somebody up. And as you wake up, Maisie, your eyes come to and you just see Thorag say, "We need more water." You know? As you see Thorag just pouring this water over you as you kind of cough it up and throw off the bed sheet or whatever he was using to cover your mouth.
I meant the whole, like nurses do, the put in the tap on the face and clean it up.
Okay,
real
I'm
nice.
sorry.
Not
The way,
like-
I thought you were like waterboarding her
No,
the way that I
no.
understood that.
I
we
knew
shall
what
not
you meant, Johan.
Yeah.
I know you weren't
fear
trying to
death
kill
will
or
bring
torture
her
me.
back. Yeah, wait, no, the gills on the side of the neck, that's okay, but water to wake her up, that's where we draw the line.
I think it's like tone. It's the manner in which you say something, that makes it okay. You can't just, go
Yeah, because if
waterboard
you
people.
say, I'm gonna use water, yeah, people will think, okay, he's gonna use a cup of water. But if you say, I'm gonna use water,
Water.
Yeah, we gonna drown her. All right, but eventually after doing that, Maisie, you do come to.
We're gonna see if 2 inches will get the job done, like they say in the books.
I'll kind of groan really painfully as I'm coming back to consciousness and try to prop myself up on the bed, just on my elbows. And
Oh, wait. I want to do this. She's waking up. Where the hell is she? Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna run in and say, Maisie, it's been so long. I never thought you'd wake up. It's been 2 years.
I'm fine, thank you.
we are in the Underdark chasing the giant worm we saw the other day. It's been like 2 months.
You gotta carry your body like the other guy with the horns had to eat you. It was.
I recognize the room we're in. We haven't gone that far.
God damn it, guys! Next time we move for real.
I am going to, as I'm like trying to sit up and trying to clear my head, I'll lay a hand across my chest, and why can I not? There we go. Why can I
You
not?
lost
There we
your
go.
heartbeat,
Target
guys.
myself.
She's undead now.
And use
And as
the
you-
last
Last what? Oh, lay
the
on.
last of my lay on hands to heal myself for 2 whole points. And then I'll kind of groan as that happens, push myself out of bed so that I am standing up. Kind of lay either hand on the side of my head, and with the last spell slot that I forgot I had, or that I earned when we leveled up, I will cast Cure Wounds on myself. Oh, thank heaven.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And as the light kind of like radiates on either side of my head, like you can see like the pain kind of clear from my eyes, like they get a little bit brighter and a little bit clearer, and I'll stand up a little bit straighter, like, okay, I feel a little bit better now, thanks.
Was grass in this room helping take care of Maisie, or...
I think that Lilith was watching the door, right?
I'm on watch because we're in an unsecure location full of hostiles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lilith and I were watching the door. I just came running in for the joke.
Did anyone pick up my torch?
No.
Nope.
The camera pans to the room where the torch burns down to its last wick, and then the whole room explodes.
I did drop it on the
There was
ground
the egg
around all
room.
the eggs.
I wouldn't have
No,
been
we
able
have, like-
to
Yeah.
get there would be no way for me to get here. Fucking
Straight up.
cool.
Priorities were
Got that
you.
animal.
So you picked Maisie up in one shoulder while holding the torch in your hand?
Like
It
a
I
doesn't
mean,
fire.
technically, it would have burnt out anyway. But
Yeah,
you
it
do
only
have a
lasts
torch on your
Yeah.
feet. You're also emitting light from something else right now, but I don't know what that is. It looks like.
This.
Oh no, it's
No,
that 5 feet dark vision. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot I
All
gave
right.
you guys that.
I will, do we have
Yep.
any, did we find any oil? Because I do have my lamp.
Yeah, there
I
was a
just
little
ran
bit of
out of
oil
oil.
in that storage room.
Okay. I can just light my lamp then.
Ah!
My god, that is light.
That is quite bright. Okay.
Let there be light.
Jeez, it's 15 and 45 apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I can, I figure the lamp is going to be a little bit easier to, set down.
Yeah.
Let there be light.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Ray, can you leave the room for a minute? I'm just gonna like change my shirt. Like it's
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah.
bloody and
I'm not trying to
bloody.
stay in the room. I'll leave. God damn, just
Okay.
stay. You gotta change.
No, that's fine. And you too, Con, please. Thank you. I'm going to shut the door and Con,
I'm
please.
gonna
I'm trying.
arm on the back of the head, and I'm gonna take watch on the door.
So I'm going to like take a step back away from the door and talk to Billy. Billy, why do I need to go to the lake?
Are you listening in?
Well, I think when she starts talking to herself in an empty room, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think I've told Lilith about
Yeah,
Billy.
I
I don't
was
think
like-
I've told anybody about Billy.
I'm like, wait, why are you trying to peek on your student? That's a bit weird.
Nobody's trying to
Fine.
peek on anything. Step back or
More
you'll get
of
the
my
smack
past. My history's there.
Your history is in the lake? Do I need to go in the lake or under the lake? Is there like a cavern?
Near the ship. It's a cave I used to go and frequent as a child.
Okay. I am also. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're
I
welcome.
am also attempting to do what I said I was going to do, even though I'm like hushedly talking to Billy, like trying to underneath my chain shirt in a very girly way, like take off the shirt that's under the overshirt that I'm wearing.
Billy turns away.
Well, no, because I'm keeping the overshirt on so that I can talk to Billy while I'm doing this. But I am still, like a girl taking off her bra but not taking her shirt off. Like I'm like taking off the underclothes underneath the shirt I'm wearing.
I know what you're doing. Yeah.
Does this
I
feel
get
like a
what you mean.
Twilight thing where you're doing crazy stuff to talk to a dead dude?
Okay. Do I have to to Billy then? Do I have to swim down, or is there another way to reach the cave?
You must swim like I did.
Fuck. Okay. So I'll take. Okay. Does it have anything to do with these creatures and what's going on here?
No, it has to do with what happened on the pier.
Oh. Are these people connected to that?
No, this seems to be a separate incident.
Okay. Okay, I'll look into it, I promise.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you guys
Really
can't see
cool.
it, but I changed the picture because that other picture was from Shadow of Mordor. So
Yeah, I thought he looked different.
I like this one better. If you don't like it, I'll give it back.
No, I like this one.
Through Shadow of Mordor, they've copyrighted a cool game mechanic so no one else can do it.
Oh, the Nexus or the Nemesis system? Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, so I'll change out
I don't know what
my
that is.
bloody undershirt. Put on a clean one, and okay, Billy, I have to go now, but I'll look into it. I promise.
You open the door and like I got my arms crossed. I'm leaning on the door. I fall in. Oh fuck!
I'm trying to catch you. Okay.
I mean, you take a long time to change, Maisie.
Well, I was kind of thinking, hey, Thora, come here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there seems to be a theme down here, not only with like the wizard or like the lizards and the blood, but everything is wet. Everything is damp. I mean, we're in a cave that's, like underneath this little pool, swampy kind of body of water. I wonder if we can't find anything else here, I wonder if maybe we should take a look at the lake. I wonder if water is also important to whatever it is that they're doing.
That is some really good thinking. Maybe you're right.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
wait. Sorry, it's just you guys. Never mind.
I love a good mystery.
So a hidden middle town where anyone can see. That doesn't sound logical.
Well, if there's a hidden structure underneath the temple, and there's hidden things here, this might be a hub of some sort, and there might be even more things hidden.
And help! He tied me here and left me.
Okay, beat the
Hello?
You need to
Is anyone there?
make him shut
guy.
up.
Screaming.
It's the guy we
Yeah.
tied up in the other chamber.
Oh, son of a gun.
Is
Where's
it-
the fucking...
The guy we tied up
Why
in
is he
the other
running so
chamber?
fast?
It's this one.
Because this.
And he kind of, as you get close, he spits.
Oh,
If
son of a
you
bitch, I
don't
didn't
keep
hit the-
quiet,
Targeted the wrong person, so I
Oh, I
meant to
thought
hit
you
the
were
guy.
attack roll for the spit.
No, I
If
was
I
trying
don't
to...
keep quiet, what? They're here!
Oh, wait, I threw the spear at the near
I'll-
death guy.
kick him in
Okay.
the neck.
And as you do, he just kind of smiles as he starts to bleed, and you see this blood seep into these crates, not crates, the grates on this center chamber.
Are you fucking kidding me? Now it does.
How is he bleeding out from a kick in the neck?
Because from the spear that Ray threw at him. I mean, you
That
kicked it
missed.
The 15 did not. He didn't have anything targeted. So-
He had. Well, he had con targeted.
Yeah, he had you targeted, but a 15 was hit.
It's calling for help. I don't want to get attacked by more of those egg things. I feel like it's gonna be even worse.
And you see that the blood, or not the blood, the light in the center chamber glows a little bit brighter.
Oh, just a little bit brighter. I can live with that. Okay, guys, no
They
blood
come-
in the center chamber.
Back on water to clean out the blood.
We need to get these people or the bodies out of here before they bleed out into the stones. Onto the stones.
Yeah. What about the other guy?
And you hear the other one kind of come to. Even if you stop this one, you think that's it? You think we do not rise from the mud and coil elsewhere? You kill me, and Zahir comes regardless. You cannot stop what has been set in motion.
Where are the rest?
You can find them. Deeper. You'll find yourself to be reborn. And you see him kind of bite down really hard as this fake tooth kind of burst off in his mouth, and he just sits there and just kind of slumps over.
Cyanide capsule, really?
Hellfire bolt.
Why not?
What?
Okay, that's fair.
Hellfire
fire
bolt
both the dead
into
body.
his wounds.
Autorize.
Into the wounds. Burn them and not have them not bleed into the altar.
Okay.
Well, so much for that.
Definitely committed. I'll give them that.
These guys are both dead now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, where is...
Now we know that the leaders that are super committed will hear the voice of reason.
Where is deeper? Where else
Around the
can we
corner.
go? Where
Deeper to where we didn't go. This way.
I'm gonna rush over here.
Ah,
Thorak.
All gone different directions.
there was other ways past there as well.
Actually, it's closer if we go this way.
There's
It's easier if we come this way.
there's another room over here.
There?
You've now split into
Over
4
where?
different directions.
Right. Oh, there you are. Yeah. There's another door over here. Oh, sorry.
Oh, really?
Or yeah. This. Yeah.
Wait.
This direction.
Oh,
Following.
I'm kicking down the door.
appears to be locked.
Jeez.
Yeah. These guys are just like, you know what bag can you make this?
All right, as you kick open the door, I need everyone to roll a dex save as mud in the ceiling kind of crumbles down from this door, losing the support.
Oh, fuck this.
What?
Wait. Even me? I'm like far away.
Now we'll just say Con and Ray because they're right in front of the door.
Okay.
So, Ray, you kick in this door and it kind of kicks back as this mud comes climbing down right down on top of your head. You don't take any damage, but you're now just covered in this sticky, wet
I just cleaned myself.
You are able to, you kick the door open, but there's mud kind of all throughout it now. But you see, looking in, these casts.
Try to hold the lantern up.
I'm gonna flick out a claw and like stab it into the cask and like pull it out and sniff my claw and see what it smells like.
Okay. This one you get a whiff of, and it smells a lot. I mean, the last room you guys were in had this keep smelling grape haunch or hooch. This definitely smells a little bit finer. It smells like a darker beer, and it looks like that as well.
I'm definitely having a drink right now, guys.
And it's take a sip, and it's strong, but it's a bit bitter. It's almost like it's not beer that someone might drink.
It could be.
And as you
You better watch out, Ray. It might be tainted.
As you look at one of the other ones, you see that it says Valunan Fire Amber.
What is fire amber? What the heck is that? You guys know what fire amber is?
Do I know what fire amber is?
Movie?
Yeah.
Are any of you Alkies?
No.
I'm a sailor. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, I would say then. You know that Fire Amber is known as a type of rum.
Okay.
Holy shit,
gets
I
a
thought you
name
meant
from the-
alchemist, not alcoholic. I was sat there thinking, like, to what extent has my character dabbled in alchemy? Like, would I? When would I? And you're and Mia's like, I'm an alcoholic. I'm like, funny, but that's not what he wants. And then you're
It's
like, that's
mixology,
exactly what I
man.
wanted.
You can mix different drinks.
Yeah, I
man.
guess, yeah. I feel like alchemy, that's the same thing. That's funny. You know that it gets a name from this fire. It seems to a light kind of erupt in you.
Yeah, that stuff will give you a bad night.
It's a good burn, though.
Or a good morning.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know why anyone
alcohol.
would drink such hard things.
I don't think that we should drink any of this because we don't know if they've tainted it. It could be drugged so that they can better control the people that they've drugged down here.
How do we find out if it's drugs?
A couple of the casts you look at say Trost on them.
Trost.
Yeah,
Isn't that
definitely
a
don't trust it.
vineyard?
No. I would say those of you more familiar with the southern half of, Wildemount know that Trostenwald is a smaller town on the Amber Road, and it is commonly known for its Trosts, a type of ale that is brewed there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at a port state, so I feel like I have a good chance of having heard of this before. I am going to have a drink. You have been killed. Well, you guys have been almost killed. You've been in this cave for who knows how long. I'm going to have a drink.
You take a drink, and you've had ales before, and this is surprisingly a bit sweeter. But it's a nice sweet. It's not too sweet. It tastes kind of subtle going down your gullet there, and it's smooth going down, and it tastes nice.
I wasn't worried about like the weight and how I would do it. I would take all these crates back with me. Maybe my dad would be happy to drink it. But you guys want to drink?
No.
Sure,
No, thank
why
you.
not?
I don't think it's worth the risk. It's probably poisoned.
And
Why
looking
did
around at all
poison
these
ants
casks,
behind a mud wall? Yes.
under one of them, kind of, 3 of them are kind of stacked up, but you see a piece of paper kind of folded under one in between the casks. And as you grab it, it says, "Use only the fire amber. She drinks from no lesser vintage. The shard must gleam during the rite."
This is fine vintage, apparently. I'm gonna have another drink.
I'll just
I mean, technically-
shake my head.
We should collect like a flask of this because it says someone only drinks this stuff. So like, let's definitely save some. And I'm drinking some.
I'm not.
Maybe the
there.
victims drink it before being sacrificed.
Excuse me. Yeah.
And
I just
me.
I just don't think this is a good idea, but I guess you're gonna do what you're gonna do, Ray.
And you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna knock on the barrel to see if any of them is hollow or like there's nothing in it.
Yeah, a couple of them do have nothing in it, as it's kind of leaked and seeped in with the mud that has collapsed from the ceiling.
Well, I don't have a. Okay, guys, who's got a flask to save some of this?
I will not.
Don't have
pull
a
out
lot,
my
me.
oil. Put some.
Some hooch, some booze.
No, wait.
I'll hand him my booze skin to fill.
Yeah, there. Load up.
Nice.
4 pints of
I will
rum,
trade
let's
bottles with Thorag since he wants to dunk his oil. I'll give him mine that is empty in exchange of his that has oil.
No. I said specifically, I'm not an idiot that will dunk my oil to fill it with booze. That was my entire intent. I will not do that to my
okay.
oil.
I heard, I'm an idiot, I will dump my oil for booze.
I just heard I'm not doing it.
So,
and
Con, are
that's
you
it.
taking some booze then?
No.
Because we're gonna need this for the rite or whatever. And it's likely to undo.
We'll
the
have
rite.
4 pints in my booze skin, surely that's enough.
Alright, cool. I
are
take
you
another
pouring
drink
in there?
and I say let's go.
All right, roll me a con save.
I need it. This is full of courage. God damn it! I just can't roll well today.
Yeah, you see Ray, and he's starting to slur his words a little. The drinks, he might be a little bit of a lightweight, as he's definitely a bit buzzed.
He looks empty.
Nice.
Nothing has been going well the whole freaking trip.
But yeah, you're not outright poisoned. But you can definitely see how drinking a few more of these, we might get you there.
You're starting to look funny. Maybe we should not get drunk before getting over with this. The reason we're here.
I'm just trying to look fine.
What did you say this was called, Bo?
What? Which one?
The rum.
Yeah, fire amber.
Frost. Oh, that makes more sense.
Thank you.
Oh,
Fire.
excuse me. Let me send the full name.
Oh. What are you seeing up there, Lily?
And as you get up there, you look at this strange pool here. Or not, I guess it's not too strange, but it ends in this oval-shaped pool, and you see a shallow basin of clear, perfectly still water. The water here seems smooth and reflective, like glass warped by heat.
You guys afraid of this water too?
Strange pool.
And as you guys all get there, oh god, leaping out of this water, you see this almost translucent gator figure.
Oh,
Ghost crocodile.
This one is different.
And with that, we will
Well-
roll some initiative, and that's where we'll end today, and we will start up next week with some combat.